English is not just a communication tool like you might have thought, and I've got proof. Here are 5 reasons why you must keep learning English even if you feel like quitting. Now, the first reason is learning English and being fluent in English takes time. That is something you have to know when you're starting your English learning journey. Just like any other skill like basketball, soccer, dancing, riding a bicycle, it is gonna take time. You're not gonna be fluent the moment you start learning English. It's gonna take you a minute to grasp the language. And by minute, I mean it's gonna take you a while, not literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 seconds. It's gonna take you some time to grasp the language. You don't start playing soccer today and like be a pro soccer player in the next day or in the next week. It takes you time. It's gonna take you practice. It's gonna take consistent practice. And in the beginning, you might not even see any progress, but in the long run, when you're like 3 to 6 months in, you start seeing the significant progress that you've made. And this is when you'll be able to like understand English speakers. You'll be able to watch English movies without subtitles and still understand what's going on. You'll be able to like take part in English conversations without stress, without the tension of not being able to understand or to communicate clearly. And that might take some weeks, some months, or even a year, depending on how much practice and how much input you're putting into your learning. So English takes time to learn. It's gonna take you time just like any other language. So even if you're not seeing any progress at the beginning, do not quit learning English. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get to fluency. You're gonna get there. It's just gonna take time. So if you don't see any progress, do not quit. Keep moving, keep learning. Don't beat yourself up about it when you don't see change instantly. It is gonna take you time. Compared to going to the gym, you don't get six-pack when you go to the gym for a week. You don't get that toned body when you go to the gym for a week. It takes time. You're gonna start seeing changes in the 3rd or the 6th month, depending on how consistent you are. If you're not that consistent, then it's gonna take longer. So don't beat yourself up about it. The second reason why you must keep learning English, even if you see no progress, is that English guarantees you global communication and social connection. Okay, listen, English is the most widely spoken second language in the world. I don't know what the first language is, but it is the second language that is widely spoken in the world. And trust me, whether you're in Japan, whether you're in India, whether you're in Saudi Arabia, whether you're in Kenya, whichever part of the world you're in, English is always the bridge language between people from different countries. So if you are a Saudi student studying in South Korea, you may not speak Korean fluently, but you will be able to communicate with your classmates via English. If you're fluent in English studies, you'll be able to communicate with your classmates in English, making it easier for you to build friendships and adapt socially. You see how important English is, so don't stop learning English. The third reason why English is worth learning is English enables you to access knowledge, education, and research. Do you actually know that 50% of the internet's content and 90% academic journals are published in English? Now you know. And even top universities and learning platforms also teach in English. So for instance, if you're Indian and you understand English, you're fluent in English, but you want to learn Arabic, let's say online, you want to learn Arabic on YouTube, it makes it easier for you to learn Arabic because the teachers on YouTube will be using English to teach you Arabic. English is usually the best language to learn in other languages. When you know English, you can easily learn other languages. And vice versa, the teachers on YouTube will be teaching a certain language in English just because the students they are teaching don't understand the language. And because English is a widely spoken language, they are gonna use it as translation to the language they're speaking. If you are an Arabic teacher, you're gonna use English to teach your student. If you're Korean, you're gonna use English to teach Korean. If you're Spanish, you're gonna use English to teach your students Spanish. English is a best language to learn in other languages. So that is how important it is to learn English. English is a language worth learning. It's not just because it's a widely spoken language. Let's get to the fourth reason. Job opportunities. You know it. I want you to be honest with this question. Have you ever applied for a job opportunity somewhere, but you did not qualify just because there was a section that said must be fluent in English? Applicant must be fluent in English. I want you to be really honest. Have you? And I know that even if it's not all of you, some of you have applied for a job but didn't qualify just because they did not know how to speak English. They were not fluent in English. So just imagine if you were fluent in English, you could have easily qualified for that job. English opens up doors for you both online and even in person. So it is very important that you don't stop learning English even if you feel like quitting. So if you're someone who loves traveling, let's move to the fifth reason: travel and tourism. Let's just be honest. Traveling around the world when you don't understand English is much harder compared to traveling around the world when you understand English. If you're a person who travels a lot, you're gonna understand this. English is often the default language spoken in airports, in hotels, and in tourist destinations worldwide. Let's say you're a tourist from Morocco and you travel to Thailand. You're able, if you understand, if you're fluent in English, you're able to order food in English, you're able to ask for directions in English. Even if you don't speak Thai, you still are able to communicate, let alone ordering food. Even the signboards and the signposts, they're usually like translated in English. They're usually like written in the original language of a country and then it is translated in English. So you'll find like a restaurant written restaurant in Thai and then underneath it is written restaurant in English. So if you are able to read English, you are instantly gonna know what a signboard says in a particular country, even if you don't speak that language. And even tour guides and hotel workers and taxi drivers who speak English often earn higher tips and more bookings from international tourists. So if you're watching this video and you're not even planning to start learning English, I hope this video makes you think twice. And if you're already learning English and you feel like quitting, maybe because it's hard or maybe because you are not seeing any progress or maybe because of other reasons, please don't quit. English is worth learning. Just continue learning. Day by day, you're going to be better and better in English. Remember, learning English takes time. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So if you're on the verge of quitting learning English, this video is a sign for you to keep learning English. English is a language worth learning. Keep going. You're going to be fluent sooner or later. I promise you. Let's catch up in the next video. Bye-bye.